Good morning, Bobby, All Fit Strength and Conditioning. Got a question last night asking about push-ups. In particular, was someone executing them correctly, what muscles were being utilized, and where their elbows should be positioned while doing the push-up. Here's the nice thing about the push-up going into what muscles are being worked. Just about everything in the upper body is going to have some kind of play into that. Nice thing about the push-up is it encompasses just about all the upper body muscles into that single exercise. That's what makes it such a great exercise. You're going to work your arms, your shoulders, your back, your traps, your chest, and your core. Awesome work. That's why it's utilized in almost everybody's programs. As far as elbow positioning is concerned, the more you flare your elbows out to the side, the more you're going to utilize your chest muscles in the concentric portion of the movement. The more you bring them in close to your body, the more tricep and shoulders you're going to utilize. Now, it really comes down to comfort as well. What are you trying to do? What kind of range of motion do you have? How strong are you? The cool thing about the push-up, not only is it a universal exercise as far as the upper body is concerned, there's a number of different regressions that you can use if you're not quite strong enough to do a traditional push-up yet. So let's talk a little bit and demonstrate a couple of these. When we talk about hand placement, what we want to do is take a neutral grip and we want to stay about in line with the shoulders. The wider I go out here, the more emphasis I'm going to put on my chest. The further in I come, the more emphasis I'm going to put on my triceps. So a good neutral grip, we want a flat back, we want to suck that navel to our spine. That's going to keep our core tight. We're going to lower down, touch the chest, push back up. Now, I bring those elbows into my side. I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the triceps. I'm pushing back up. If I want to flare them out, emphasis on the chest, push back up. So real quick, for those of you who are getting ready for the Army's new combat fitness test with the hand release push-ups, this changes from the traditional push-up you were doing before. Your hands have to stay within the framework of your body or within the framework of your shoulders. So as I come down and I go into my release, I have to come all the way out to the side. When I come back in, they have to come within the framework of my body, and I push back up. As far as elbow position is concerned, doesn't really matter. I would suggest you bring them in a little bit closer. It's going to make sure your hands come where they're supposed to be. All right, so there we go. In conclusion, push-up is a great exercise. Experiment with it. If you got questions about those regressions or some of the alternatives that you had, hit me up in the DMs. I'd be happy to help you out. Have a great day. Kick ass. Remember, we want to train, we want to sweat, and we want to achieve.